It's your boy, Young Kiyoma, aka The Observer, aka The Supreme King, aka Nick, and who are y'all?
It's your boy Fable, aka the Dawn of the Castle of Candles, aka the Phone Guy, aka Corsair's Vengeance. Let's get it.
And it is your third host, Josh, aka JC, and welcome back to episode 21 of Tower Talk. How is my brothers doing today?
I thought this was 22.
This is 22.
Oh,
That's the first time you fucked up.
you know what? It is 22. I was looking at the wrong episode. Oops.
It's alright, we can edit it out.
It's alright.
Episode 22. Just like some
Yeah,
weird
it's
ass
alright.
thing.
20 and 21 both go up tonight. 20 didn't go up last week because fucking my internet hoed me.
Don't we love racism?
Regardless, I guess.
Why does schism sound like it's a topic for today? I feel like
Schism's always the topic.
yeah, nah, but I feel like I experienced some schism recently, but I don't remember what.
Oh,
And I'm just like, I
okay.
swear I feel like there was some schism involved recently.
There might have been some schism involved then.
Let's hope not.
I've been dealing with hella schism on Guilty Gear recently, trying to reach Celestial. I keep on getting to Celestial. I'm actually pissed about this. Okay, it's a minor thing. It's not even really a topic. It's just I'm a little bit upset. I'm out here trying to get to Celestial and Guilty Gear. Okay, I keep getting to Celestial and then I have to do my qualifiers and I get fucked in my qualifiers. It happens, right? Tell me how the first time I reach Celestial, I go against some guy. Okay, I'm gonna set the scene. So I haven't been paying attention to competitive Strive play or anything like that, like any other streamers or anything. And so I get put against some guy named Hitoshi. Okay, I go, interesting. He's playing Nagoriyuki, and he has a one-word name, so that's a little bit sus already. And then I started watching him play, like how he was playing against me. I go, nah, this isn't a normal nigga. So I was like, something about this ain't right. So I looked him up. Apparently he's cold. Apparently niggas know who this nigga is. And I didn't know. And so that pissed me off. That was some schism.
It sounds like
So yeah. That's all.
Interesting.
So I mean, like,
what's everybody been up to?
Yeah, I was gonna say how we been.
Well, for me, man, been holding it down, man. Holding it down. Same old, same old. Honestly, I've been feeling video sick. I can't even hold it to y'all. Been feeling like, dang, it's calling back to me, you know? Kind of realized why I even took a break was just, well, I mean, it was weird because when I initially did the hiatus, my camera started messing up and hold on, my dad is calling me. I'm gonna have to decline. Anyway, it's so annoying because it's like they call as soon as you're doing something, bro. They always do that. But anyway, yeah, just going back to what I was saying, yeah, I don't know, it's just a lot of things started happening, but I never really felt burnt out on YouTube videos. I just felt overwhelmed by life and like a lot of things around it. I think that was the main thing. And so, yeah, man, honestly, other than that, been pulling through, started the moving process. So I'll definitely let y'all know, especially, regarding the podcast, if I can make it the next few weeks. So yeah, how I've been doing.
All right.
I mean, I've been all right. Sorry, I was looking at a wallpaper and it was taking its sweet time and also adding music in the background. So we'd love to see it. But yeah, no, I've been pretty straight. I mean, this week has definitely been different. God damn, that's bright as hell, but I guess we're just gonna live with it. Yeah, this week's definitely been different. I haven't really. It's gonna have to be like a repeat of this week every week going forward because I can't focus. Unless I do what I did this week. But, it wasn't too big of a deal on my end or anything like that anyway, so we should be straight. But pretty much just had like a regular week, other than uh because they took away our books, the boy is not writing as much,
Mm.
which means that the
Yep, you
habit
did
is
mention that.
broken, which means I have to do it again.
Sucks,
um,
man.
but I mean, I should be able to figure out some type of way to get it done. Um, but yeah, other than that, just kind of like working on stuff. Today I got 2 beats done, which is pretty good. I have to go back and see if um that one I just showed y'all is definitely going on. I had a song idea before I made the beat. I didn't even make it off of an idea. I had the idea yesterday and was like, huh,
Mm-hmm.
because of one of my premonitions.
Mm.
Ugh, I'm not gonna hold
We were
you.
talking a little bit about
Some
that
things,
before the
yeah,
podcast.
sometimes some things fucking
So
suck.
what's going on? What's going on with that?
Uh, it's just kind of like it's fucking. I don't know, man. Premonitions are weird because my thing is I don't like to worry about stuff. Now, I mean, I'm not worrying right now. It's just like, let's say, like, I set out to do something, right? Like, I'm like, okay, this is the plan. We're straight. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? As far as what we're doing and all that junk. The week
Mm-hmm.
will come and, like, what was Josh? I think Josh either said it last week or he just told me about it. I don't know. All I know is that he was like, yeah, like the week will come along and be like, yo, man, fuck your plans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll really just be like your plans. Yeah, fuck them things though. And I've kind of just been trying to work on myself because, as you guys know, with the last episode, I am still angry, nigga. Uh, so much so angry, nigga, that I have niggas who think I'm going insane. But um, it is what it is. I'm just gonna try and like do me and just get my shit done.
Yeah.
But as far as premonitions go, I was at work. And I guess this isn't really a topic, but I mean, we can probably just get right into it. I was at work and I thought that I saw someone.
Mm.
And this particular someone it's not. Let's just say we're close, right?
Okay.
Or we were close. Let's say we were close. And I
Okay.
thought I saw this person, and now me, I'm hella observant. Like I don't talk because I'm usually just like watching stuff, seeing how everything
Mm.
plays out. Um, and I had to double take for this one. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I was like, looked, I was like, wait, what the fuck? It was not them. But then yesterday I was listening to a song that this person in particular showed me, right?
Mm.
And then yesterday, later that day, I ran into this person. And I was kind of just like, all right, what the fuck? Now I've been actually thinking about this person for a while now.
Mm.
And usually it's like a one day like, hey, I wonder how this person is doing. And then they show up. Somehow, I don't know why, but they do. But
Mm.
I'd been thinking about this person for like a while. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then boom. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I'm getting like the way that I see things is either people will tell me that I'm either reading too far into it or I see something
Mm.
that they don't. Most of the time I feel like, and this isn't like to toot my own horn, but most of the time I feel like I see stuff that other people don't. So,
Okay.
uh, cryptic stuff is just like pulling up everywhere.
Mm.
And I wish I could explain it, but if I could explain it, it wouldn't be cryptic anymore.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I kind of get that because like I mean, I'm sure I've talked with you and Josh a few times about anything before me hitting 18 is surrounded in like weird shit. So,
mhm.
I kind of get that. I kind of get that.
But not to like take up too much time or anything. It was just like very weird seeing this person. It was good to see them, I guess. It was kind of awkward, but I mean, it's like running into old friends. Although it's
Mm,
like, I don't know. It's very strange.
I got you.
So, yep.
Felt that.
Other than that, I'm just working on the album, seeing exactly how far I can go. I want to really test myself this time, not give any attention to really anything else, like nothing. I didn't play games at all this week. Between going to sleep because I'm tired, uh, 8-hour work weeks are fucking weird. They're so weird.
Mm-hmm.
But between just like being super tired, coming home, and then like making one beat and going to sleep, and like 8-hour work weeks, when I get home, I'm just like, okay, our main objective is to make a beat for the album. Because right now I'm just making all the beats. But this next week, I don't even think we're gonna make a beat. I'm just gonna go into song mode and then
Mm-hmm.
push come to shove. Like I just need tracks. I don't need beats anymore. And it's not that I don't want to practice making beats. I'm always gonna make beats, but I need tracks. I need whole ass records. If it's not a record,
That
I
makes
don't
sense.
want it. So, you know, other than that, that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Nick? What you been up to?
Lots of streaming, working on stuff.
Okay.
Uh, that's about it. I've been streaming a shit ton of Guilty Gear. That's it.
But just a small question.
Hmm.
Is anybody playing Minecraft?
What do you mean? Anybody playing Minecraft?
Is anyone playing
I haven't.
Minecraft or no?
Like right
Yeah.
now? No.
Okay. I thought I heard the music,
Hmm.
so I was just wondering.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't play anything while recording really, because I don't want it to get picked up on my mic.
Does that happen?
What?
Does that happen? Like, will it get picked up on like in the recording if I'm playing a game?
Not the game itself, but sometimes like your keyboard and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I don't think it matters that
yeah.
much, but I just
It's a
don't.
gaming podcast. Fuck it.
Uh,
Slightly. I feel like at this point we don't really have like a we don't have a staple.
we
So we just like when we
no
want to do something, we're like, it's this kind of podcast. Fuck it. It's
our
my
our
podcast.
staple
Our
our staple is
Mhm.
that
this is our
we deal with
podcast. Fuck
racism
it.
on a daily basis. That's our
Our
staple.
staple's probably just this is our podcast. Fuck it. Like anything
Mhm.
goes all the time. Like there's no holds barred. It's just constant. Like, you know what? If I want to, you know what? I'm gonna drink. If I want to drink on my podcast, I'm like, nah, like anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that shit because, I'll pass. But
I'm not old enough, so
oh yeah, you're not. Well, you're about to be.
Not yet.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you and Josh.
I am about to be.
It's very strange.
Yeah, shout out to that.
That's like a podcast, and it's like a podcast mini topic right there. It's like it's very fucking weird. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think it's.
What?
You remember whenever it's like, okay, me and Cameron were talking about this earlier, where I was like, age is kind of like a DLC,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you start out and it's like, oh, like you can't do that yet. You got to get to the 16 DLC. You're like, oh, okay, I got to get to the 16, like level 16 DLC or
Yeah.
whatever. And then you get to the level 16 DLC, and it's like, okay, you've unlocked the driver's license item. The driver's license item is extremely reliable. Only problem is the only drawback is that you have to spend some money to use the driver's license item, right? But that the perks outweigh, like the pros outweigh the cons type thing. So it's like, all right, cool, got the driver's license item. And then it's like, as you get older, it's like, 18, you got the 18 DLC. Congratulations, you've unlocked the 18 DLC. You're like, all right, cool. What can I do with this? So you have the ability to vote, and you're pretty much looked at as an adult. So, okay, so like, what's the pros? Voting. Cons. you're pretty much treated like an adult. Why is that a con? Because everything you do from this point onward can take your ass to jail. And you're just like, all right, so I
And
mean,
also taxes.
and also tax. Well, taxes are for everybody. They're taxing kids out here.
Taxes.
That kid is buying a
Yeah.
candy bar. That candy bar has tax in it.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
taxes is the universal. Taxes is like Dark Souls difficulty on life. It's just like universal fuck you. If you walked into this thinking that the game wasn't going to be on fuck you mode, that was your mistake.
Mm.
Yeah.
But then you upgrade and you're like, all right, cool. The 21 DLC. The 21 DLC is probably the biggest DLC pre like the 40 DLC. Because I feel like the 40 DLC is like 40 DLC is like new game plus to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like you kind of know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I hope you know what you're doing by the
It's just a
40
new
DLC.
start.
But it's like, since you know what you're doing, you're kind of just like running it up, doing your shit. 30 DLCs like you beat the game. That's like end game content, low key. And then 40 DLCs like, okay, new game plus or like veteran type stuff. Like, this is not your first rodeo into some specific stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just it's weird being 21 because I remember whenever you would make an account for like a PSN account or something like that, and you'd have to cap because you have to be like, hey, they're like, all right, are you 18? And you're like, hell yeah. So you just set that bitch back in time because niggas are not smart.
Yeah.
But it's like whenever you turned 18 and you can just go to the Steam section without having to verify your age. Like it's just like, oh, we know.
Yeah.
21 is like the biggest of all time. Because it's like if you were born, if you had 19 in your name, you're above. Or not your name. If you had 19 on your birth date, if your birth year started with a 19, you're above. And if it was literally the year 2000, this is your like level up to fucking DLC 21 year. So it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Only thing is, it's like earlier things you just didn't think about. You're just like, I can do that. Like drinking, right? I don't drink because one, it runs in the family, and two, I think it's actually pretty fucking disgusting because it tastes like shit. But that's just me. I'm pretty sure most niggas who drink would disagree with me. Like, I just haven't had anything. Yeah, I don't care. But
yeah, shut up, but
I mean, I'm probably gonna treat it like a special occasion type of thing, if that, honestly. Like today I fuck it. Today I had a beer. I'm 21, so whatever. And one, this just kind of reinforces my alcohol is disgusting.
Yeah.
But it was because there were some in the fridge taking up space, and my OCD has been off the fucking beam recently because it's just me and my parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something about taking care of your parents in their old age. Matter of fact, fuck it. We're gonna go to a podcast topic here, okay? We're gonna talk about older now, shit. All right.
Okay.
One, getting older fucking sucks. It's cool and it sucks at the same time. I've never met something or come into contact with something that has been like super dope and just absolutely batshit at the same time. Well, honestly, if you have a girlfriend, you probably know what that's like anyway. But I don't, so I can't agree with you there. But so it's like my parents are like, they're kind of like kids. It's so strange because I have to do shit. Like I gotta do everything. I gotta walk downstairs and ask what we're eating because it'll go to like the later hours and ain't nobody eat shit, and I'm like, all right, so like what's the deal? But then like I'm also technically kind of not. I'm not in charge, but it's like if I don't decide what I got the what do you want to eat and your girlfriend doesn't know treatment now.
Yeah.
Except it ain't one person, it's both them niggas. So my dad is not picky, kind of. And my mom is not picky, kind of. They're both pretty picky. They just think they're not picky. Because I will eat a burger and fries and be like, I need like a salad or something. That's it. And I'm going to bed. Only problem is that's not how they work. So it'll just be like, all right, what's everybody trying to eat? Nobody knows. So then they're like, okay, well, what do you want to eat? And at this point, I've learned the secret. The secret when someone asks you, what do you want to eat? Or if you ask someone what they want to eat and they say, I don't know, what do you want to eat? I figured out the cheat code. Cheat code is to ask, what do you 100% without a doubt fucking hate to eat? What would you absolutely not want to eat right now? Like, if you could box this food because I asked you what you wanted to eat, what would it be? Because that automatically takes one of them hoes off the board. Now you can just kind of like luck of the draw that shit and probably just choose.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's fine or whatever. But like food is like half the battle. Like figuring out what we're eating is half the battle. The whole like fridge space never being there is another fucking weird thing that I'm just like, okay, so what is the deal? Like, when did this become a thing that we're just gonna let happen? And then I've never had to clean up after other people. Not gonna hold. Nope, that's a cap. That's actually 100% cap. I apologize. It's not as bad as cleaning up after grown ass people in food service. Not even close. Because I mean, at least I care about these people. Food service niggas can literally. There are things that I can't say on this podcast that I would like to recommend food service people and customers go ahead and do. But
Mhm.
we're gonna be nice today. So it's just different. Like having to be the one who's like making decisions for other people. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? And I'm not doing like major decisions, but it's just like even okay, like let's say I'll clean the fridge out, right? And I'm like, all right, this side is designated for this stuff. This side is designated for this stuff. It's like you're talking to a damn brick wall because you go back in there and ain't shit how it was supposed to be. Ain't shit how it was. You fixed it yesterday. It's fucked up all over again. So I'm just like, all right, I give up. And then it's like everyone's, I don't know. It's very strange.
Bro, have you ever seen like they just leave like a plate
On the
leftovers
table,
or
on the
yeah,
table, yeah.
yeah,
And
that
I'm just
shit
like, all
too,
right,
bro.
nigga. So like, what is this? And then they're like, oh, but lo and behold, bro, when I was a kid and I do this shit, I used to catch straight hell for it. Like
Yeah.
hell for it. I'm like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my, like I get picked on every week because that motherfucker. Like I put the plate down and people are just like, there you go, leaving stuff on the table again. Just put it away. And I'm like, but then
Yep.
when I see them do it, I'm like, okay, because two things go through my mind, nigga, and I got this shit from you. Cause I'm like,
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
out here leaving plates on the freaking table, and you saw me when I was 7 leaving plates on the table, you knew at that moment that you had the tendency to leave plates on the table. Which, in
Exactly.
all actuality, with all due respect, this is your fault.
Exactly. 100%, bro.
Like I'm like, nah, nigga, I got that shit from you. And then I don't know, talking to your parents as adults is also very strange.
It is. It fucking is.
So fucking weird. Sometimes my parents will just like sometimes my mom. I don't want to say all their business. So I'm a bit discreet. But I remember I heard my mom say nigga one time. Shaking
Yeah.
my head, dog. Shaking my head. I
Bro.
was like, I
Bro.
was like I
Contradicting,
was
man.
so just like, what? What is that? What even?
Yeah.
You can't even do that. In my head, I'm just like, what is that? What even was that, bro? Are we just gonna
Bro.
act like that didn't happen, bro? We just gonna act like you ain't say that in front of
Bro.
me, in front
Her
of your
power
son, bro? Like what? I'm like, nigga, shit
her
is
power
different.
level is different.
Oh yeah,
Like,
their power level is different. Like
golly.
that's that level. Like I tell you, bro, that level 40 DLC. Once you
Dog.
pass that shit, it's new game plus, dude. You're just like, you know what? I don't give a shit. That's that like this is your fourth playthrough in Skyrim, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna kill everybody in this bitch. Like it's one of them, bro. It's like I'm going on a killing spree, bro. Why?
Yeah.
I don't care. What? I never done it before. What? That's not how that works. But
Yeah.
lo and behold, this nigga pulls out ebony blade, goes to town.
Bro, fat mom would box the shit out of skinny mom, bro. Oh my god. That's how the power level is now, dog. I'm like, yo, this is not my mom. This is different.
Oh yeah, no, it's different. And
I'm
then
sitting there,
like
dang.
some things, because my grandma passed away, my mom picked up some of my grandma's like attributes. When my grandma passed away, I'm pretty sure like all of her attributes and gifts were passed to the rest of us. So like my sister has like the I don't give a shit. My brother has like the I'm done, I'm out of here. My mom is like all of the above. I got all the shit that I'm not gonna hold you. I got all the shit that made my grandmother crazy. I'm not bullshit. I got the premonitions, the dreams, the discern. I'm like, dang, bro. Everyone else got these like cool buffs. I'm over here with freaking like minus 50 recovery, minus 50 fucking mental capacity, minus. I'm like, God damn, I'm just out here sucking right now. I am just, this is rough.
Yeah.
But I feel like the only buff is that like, only buff is that people are like, oh, you're very mature for your age. And I'm like, it's just because I don't fucking talk. That's all. I'm not
Yeah.
even that mature. I mean, I don't make like dick jokes. I feel like those just aren't funny. That's just to me. I'm sorry. Like,
It depends.
eh. Unless it is a whole bit, nah, it's not funny to me. Like,
Golly.
like dick jokes, fart jokes, laughing about farting. Period. Unless it was in an awkward situation, to me is just not funny. Like,
I can see that.
but like a bit where it's like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yes. What is your name, sir? My name is Deez. Deez what, sir? Unless it's one of those, it's like I don't know. It's not. It's okay. It's got to be like
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. I gotta send this to the.
Deez what,
I'll put this
sir?
on this. I'll put this on the screen. This is one of my proudest moments.
Oh Jesus.
This was after. So, this was after not speaking to this person for like an entire day. That was the exchange.
You're gonna have to narrate.
Okay, so it's me messaging Solas. I send a picture of somebody pulling a paper out of an envelope that says Deez, and you can see nuts at the bottom of the paper very slightly in the open envelope. Solas responds with, "What the fuck ever." I go, "You seem upset. Don't hate the fact that you got played. Hate the game." And she said, "I hate you."
Don't hate the fact that you got played. Hate the game. I hate you. It's just like, oh well.
And that is probably one of my top 10 proudest moments to date, because I checked afterwards. She was legitimately mad, so that was hilarious.
Shouts out Soul Switch on Twitch.
Yep, that's true.
But yep. It's
Yeah,
just
that's wild.
the DLC is very interesting. There are definitely some buffs, but I feel like right now it's just kind of like getting acclimated. It's like a new meta. If I could sum it up, 21 is a new meta. And everything
Okay.
before is just not the fucking same. It just is not. You're just like, all right, well, I guess I could. You be walking into situations like, I got this. Life hits you with that. No. It's not even hell
No, you
no.
don't.
Not even no, you don't. Just no. And then guess what happens? You don't have that shit.
Can I please have something to
Can I
eat?
please have something to eat? No. Like, you want to see, can I please have something to eat? No. It is the conch of fucking DLCs.
That's hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There have been multiple occasions where I've straight up just forgotten how old I was.
Yeah, I forgot my birthday
And,
last
I
year.
mean, there's also yeah. I was about to say I forgot my birthday as well.
I think everybody forgets their birthday. I'm telling you, bro, after that 18 DLC, shit ain't the same. 18's like 18's like the final, all right, DLC.
Yeah.
After that, everything else is like 18's like the final okay DLC. Everything else is just like a what the fuck? Like from that point forward.
Everything before 18 is like the oh that sucks. You grew up with depression, and then after 18 is now you got to find out how to deal with it.
It's definitely
And
it's something, but yeah.
that's about how it is.
Like I think isn't that all of us, right? That's all of us. We all forgot our birthday, our 21st to be exact. Freaking, I think mine was like a Tuesday or some shit. But I was in a call with both of y'all, and I was just like, I was like, okay, yep. Why does today? I think it was like a no. I think my birthday was a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday because we recorded it on the 5th, which was a Saturday, and then I was like, all right, why does today feel so like weird? Oh yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow.
You're like, oh shit.
Like second, it's like it's so second nature. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, forgot about that shit. The day I spawned into the game.
How could I forget?
How could I forget?
Holy shit.
I swear,
Yeah,
shouts
no.
out to the niggas who spawned in at graduation because you were not at that school.
You did not exist.
You did not graduate with me. That's all I could say.
Who are you?
You're just looking around and you're like, ain't no way there was this many classes. There ain't way there was this many niggas in this class. Ain't no way all these niggas passed either. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy,
What the
boy, ain't
hell,
no way,
boy?
boy.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Boy, no way, boy.
All right.
So yeah,
shit.
other than the 21 DLC, what's everybody else?
So Josh, what topics we got on the table for today? You did not start us off this time. Very surprising.
Yeah, man. Let me see. This is just some news. I'm thinking I should just start like putting the news stuff at the top of the list so it won't be buried. But I pulled up to Young Kilma's Twitch stream, by the way, twitch.tv/young_Kilma, you know what I'm saying? Support black business. But I was watching his stream and I was even talking in his chat, I was like, yo, you heard about the new watch party shit? Because the night before I was watching the homie Knowledge. He streams on Twitch and it was so weird because I've never seen watch parties. I felt like I've heard of it a few years back.
Watch parties have been around for a while.
Yeah, and so it's weird that like now realizing that it's there, why have we not heard about this thing? It's just been sitting there, just kind of like Twitch Turbo, where these niggas on Twitch don't fucking they literally don't promote their shit, bro. Like watch parties should be like, especially when people want to react to stuff, especially like I've been seeing a lot of niggas reacted to like Hell's Kitchen on Twitch and shit like that. So it's like this would be a perfect, opportunity to be like, yo, you want to react to some more shit that's like illegal, but you will have our, permission. You all you gotta have is just Amazon Prime. That's another promotion to Amazon Prime to get people to get it, and then you can watch like shows like The Boys and Vikings. You know what I'm saying? So like shows like that where people actually would probably be interested to stream. and people would watch. So I don't know why. It's
Yeah.
just
I
it's
wish
not there.
the only problem I have with it is that since it's Amazon runs Twitch, it's only for Amazon.
Yeah,
And it's like if you could get the licenses to other streaming services to have that kind of deal, it would be so sick.
that would be dope. Yeah, because people love reacting
Watching
stuff.
shows off like Netflix and shit.
Yeah, but
Especially when we're still in a just chatting meta, so
yeah, we really are.
it would work so well.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah, that was one of my news shit. I got another one, which this is so funny. All right. So
Oh no.
y'all probably heard of this, but have y'all heard about the slave theme wedding?
Huh?
The funny part is whenever he comes up to like he brings the topic and he's like, y'all probably heard of this. And ain't nobody heard of this shit. Yo, like,
Bro, this was
like,
like kind of
Excuse me?
I mean,
okay. I'm gonna send you a
I'm
link.
not saying that like no one has heard of it, but I mean like me and Nick, we never know. We never know. Is there Nick? Is there an instance where we've ever known what he's talked about?
You
before?
knew about Dribble Ass.
I did know about Gerbil S, which is actually kind of surprising.
I have yet to know what any of these
Out of
are.
everything. Gerbil ass is the one that I'm like, I heard about
Hold
this.
on.
Okay, so if you check the Tell Talk chat, I sent you.
I'm sorry. What is?
Yes,
huh?
this is legit. Some a random interracial couple decided to post their wedding pictures, and it's apparently a slave themed wedding.
We said it's an interracial couple.
Yeah.
All right, you got the pic, right?
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
the
he sent
it's in
it.
the
He
chat.
sent
Okay,
it.
I'm on Skyrim, so I need you guys to answer one question for me.
Uh-huh.
Because I got some suspicions, all right? But I just need you to answer one question.
Yep.
Who's black?
The male.
All right, so, all right, so out the gate,
Bro,
out the gate, bro. What are we doing, G?
yeah.
What are we doing here?
I don't know, bro. Bro, okay. If you look at the pictures, this is so weird. The dude is there's one pic of the actual, the female. She's actually binding him, or I think she's unlocking his shackles.
Yeah.
And then, bro, I don't know why.
My thing
First
is,
of all,
like, you couldn't have-
what was the thought? What was the thought process behind posting this
I mean, I'll just.
in public?
Oh God! Oh, just. That's not even the first question.
Bro,
My mic fucked up.
No,
Because you were just screaming. I was like, I don't know.
No, I'm just looking at it.
I mean, okay, Jesus Christ.
No, I think
Anybody-
the problem is me and PJ both know.
Anybody ever seen GOMD's music video by Cole?
Yeah.
Alright. We could have just went with something like that. You don't have to unlock this nigga's shackles to say that you love this man. That's not how the game works, bro. One. That's one. And two, who the fuck goes for that?
Yeah.
Like, gee. Of everything, bro.
Bro, y'all
I
want
do
to
have
see
a
the
I do have a topic. I have a topic after this. I
Okay.
just now remembered.
Okay.
I actually do want to talk about it.
Okay. But apparently this is what I saw from online. So the reason why they decided to do this is because the white woman's parents or her whole family is racist, I guess. So they did this, I guess, as like a middle finger.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just kind of like, yo, screw you. We're dating. Let's
Or we're getting
do
married.
this. Yeah, well, we're getting married. Yeah, so
Let's do this
I
despite my
don't
racist parents.
know why. Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that's like a.
That's very symbolic, but still, there are better ways to handle it,
I'm gonna
man.
let you do your thing, Nick, and then I'm gonna ask some shit that I gotta ask
It's
regarding
like-
this shit.
It's metaphorically sick, right? Like, bet, I get it. right? But at the same time, there are so many other ways you could have handled this.
Yeah, there's so many other ways.
And you, I don't know, bruh. I don't know, bruh.
Okay, my thing is, if they wanted to prove their parents, like, yo, you know, f you, I don't like. I wouldn't even done this, but if they were really going to do this, I would not post this in a public like format to show
Also
the
true.
whole world.
Also true.
Yeah, because I think they're also implying like we're also gonna share this with the public world to middle finger to all the races out there as well.
My thing
But-
is, why draw attention to yourselves?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying like it's this. This is just a very like I'm like okay, this is interesting because
Interesting idea. Not well executed, but interesting concept, I guess.
well, it's like you kind of know that you're dealing with Mr. Sism and his goons.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you know, maybe your parents are servants of Mr. Sism, which sucks, and you know you're trying to do your thing. I just don't feel. I feel like out of every possible, like, yo, how are we gonna kick it to Sism? How are we gonna just straight up? How are we gonna shit in this man's Cheerios? Like, how are we doing this? This is not the way to shit in this man's Cheerios. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just
Because you also get looked in the light like, wow, so you really going back to the shackles to some people. Like people think like, okay, like this is how we like it just you don't like it can be taken out of context. That's the first part. Two, why would you need to do this to say middle finger to the racists?
I feel like you getting married to the dude is enough.
Yeah, like me even just saying, yo, I'm married to this white woman, and I'm sitting here pulling up to the white woman's parents, like, hey, shake my hand. I am now your son-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Like that is more enough than to like it's a bad look, bruh. It
It's
really
a
is.
definitively bad look. It's
terrible
it's
look. Not a good look.
Yo,
Not the way they should have went about this.
y'all want me to read the Instagram? Because this was posted on Instagram.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Of course it was posted on Instagram. Where else would it be posted?
Snapchat.
Yeah. Okay. So
Snapchat in 2021, Omega.
all right.
Dang.
It says the description post says days passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was a part of the family.
Okay. I don't like that.
A white heart
that's bad.
emoji.
Oh, that's
I don't know about. Oh, okay. All right.
Nah, bro. You want to know the funniest part about all that shit? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm just gonna say this, and I don't want no bullshit, okay?
Yeah.
That right there, that's some get out shit.
That is no okay.
That's some
So I was thinking the same shit. I was thinking the same shit.
That's some he is my favorite. Oh hell no, bitch, you tripping.
No, nigga.
You tripping. This bitch is crazy. I'm like, nah, I don't give a shit. Said he was no longer a slave. Bitch, we been not slaves. The fuck is you talking about, dog?
Bro, that was literally like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but you know.
It was like 200 years ago.
That's why. No offense to anybody white when y'all niggas be like, that was sold last year. Or that was sold 3,000 years ago. Country had been along that far. All right. It was not that long ago. We're still butthurt because it was like 2 days ago. Calm down.
Calm down.
Bruh.
Chill out.
We mad for a reason, nigga.
Oh man.
God
But
damn.
I don't know about that. That's some get out shit. She said
That is
he is no longer a slave. He's part of the family. I'm like, what? And a white heart of everything. You could have put a
That's what I'm. Okay, so I was like a white heart in specific.
A black heart. You couldn't have put a gray heart, nigga. Just a regular red heart.
Just a regular red heart.
What you put a white heart for? What's wrong with you?
Gotta be a white heart.
That shit is whack. Oh, this bitch is crazy.
I don't know
And that
about
nigga
that
crazy
one,
too.
bruh.
You went along with this shit?
You let that happen.
This is your wedding, bitch.
Oh my god. Yeah. Uh,
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Boy, no way,
Ain't no
boy.
way, boy. Nah, bro. I think this is. I'm not gonna hold you. This is a little bit. This ain't as like outlandish as gerbil ass, but
But
on a
this
scale
one
of like
is.
1 to gerbil
There's a,
ass,
like
this is like a
there's a
9.
lot to process
This is
here,
like
you
a
know.
9
Like,
because I'm like, yo,
yeah.
he's not a slave anymore. He part
This
of
is
the
a
family.
multi-level
Oh
story
yeah,
for sure.
this one is.
It's got
This
layers.
is an ogre of a story right here, bro. We on some real shit. Like I'm like, yo.
For real.
So we really out here with some ogres have layers, bro.
ogres.
It's like that.
Oh
He part of the
man.
family now, no longer a slave. What are we talking about? What are you? As Josh reads, it just gets like more and more. What are you doing?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you could not have. That could not have ended worse.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean,
In theory.
my thing. Okay, you said it's slave themed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this nigga in a tux? I can't see this, but is this nigga in a tux or is he in like some
One of the
guard
pictures. One of the
You're-
pictures he is in like a tub.
Okay. Okay. Best way to describe it. You remember the You remember from Holes?
Yeah. Oh, Sam?
The guy. Yeah.
Are you serious?
He got the hat too.
Nah. No
Yeah.
fucking way.
Yeah. Nah. Click on that shit.
Nah, bro, this is set up. Hell no, that's a setup. I ain't never seen a setup like this, bro, but that's a setup. Ain't no
That's
way.
a fraud. That's
Ain't
a
no way,
fraud.
boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way,
Boy,
boy.
no way,
They really
boy.
set this nigga up for the okie doke and he took it.
Oh
Boy,
man.
boy.
Oh man.
What
Oh
the
god,
hell,
dude.
boy?
What are you gonna tell your kids, nigga? Come on, G. What are you gonna tell your kids? Your kids go. You can't educate them niggas now. They gonna be like, "But
Yeah.
dad, you had a slave wedding, nigga. What are you gonna say to that shit?"
Yeah, exactly.
You
You need to read about
Oh my
W.E. Du
God.
Bois. Like,
need to read up. I get some knowledge, dad. You had a slave wedding,
yeah.
and it wasn't even with another black chick. You had a slave wedding with a white girl, and
You had
then
a slave wedding. You can't be mad.
for real, you can't be mad.
You can't be mad.
You can't be mad, bro. I just want to know what's going on. I'm not even mad.
Boy, no way, boy.
And before niggas take this out of context, because then we gotta have some schism in our comment section at all times. Before someone's like, "These niggas are racist." One, I don't really physically believe like that's possible, but for everybody who's like, whatever, you're ignorant. I don't dislike white people. None of us do. It's just like, bruh, logically, emotionally, mentally, this shit just screams all the wrong answers.
Yeah.
Like it's just like let's not have a normal wedding though, because you know what this screams?
Mm-hmm.
This is like let's have the first ever interracial marriage ever.
We're
It
the
is-
only ones to
we're
have
the
ever done
only
this.
ones to
Our
have ever
idea.
done this.
We came up with this.
We are the originators. It is 1850. Like what? And even before then, let's get real here. Fact check. We were everywhere, but that's for another time.
Aside from the point. Regardless.
Regardless, this is just weird. Boy, no way, boy. Y'all really
Yeah.
Boy, ain't
wanted
no
an
way,
1850
boy.
wedding with rope. Is there some rope?
Nah, you got shackles.
Shackles? Like iron chains, nigga?
Yes.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
no, that's weird.
And
Hey,
she's unlocking them, bro.
They into some of that freaky shit. The fuck? You gonna have your nigga in iron shackles and just be looking at him, unlocking his chains.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I ain't never.
Uh,
I ain't never heard some shit like
I
this. Nick, switch the
I
topic, cause I ain't never had. I ain't never heard some shit like this.
so
God damn.
okay. Something lighter.
What?
Completely
I
derailing.
thought you had
Something
a thing.
completely different. Yeah, it was something. It was something I thought about.
Oh, okay, cool.
Y'all hear about how One Piece been taking nothing but dubs recently?
I thought I was taking
So,
dubs.
Minus the
So here's
minus
the
the
thing.
anime.
Anime's been going crazy.
Exactly, in a little bit of ways that shouldn't be mentioned quite yet. Type beat. Or dropping niggas
I-
with conquerors when the manga has not
okay, so a
officially
lot of people
announced.
complaining about that. A lot of people complaining about that. That's manga hype, man. So listen. I'm gonna break it down real quick. I'm gonna break this down. I think the way it was presented makes it fine. Cause first, he didn't use it willingly. It was him not knowing he had it. Two, the situation was, first off, it was not like hyped up, and third of all, it was funny. And it made sense the reason that he did it. He gave up alcohol in that scene. Like, that's Zoro's thing. It's like how in the scene later in the episode, Luffy stops eating meat. Because he's that mad. Like, I feel like the way that presents it makes it fine. But, and plus, because you gotta think, in the manga, I'm not gonna go into spoiler territory, but I'm just gonna say, in the manga, he uses it at a certain point where it seems kind of like a cop-out because he hadn't used it at all up to that point. Ever. So I feel like doing it now just to build up makes sense. But regardless, One Piece going stupid in the West right now. Because of Ohara. So Ohara is a One Piece YouTuber with a couple 100,000 subscribers, right? And he recently dropped a theory from Japan over to the West. Like, he explained it to like the Japanese theory that's going on, as well as adding some of his own, like, what he thinks. And it was so well worded and it was so, like, well put together that it just blew up. So One Piece is, like, trending in the West right now. Like, niggas are starting One Piece because of it.
So
And it already has like, hold on, let me actually check right now. So he has like 230 something thousand subscribers. 267,000 subscribers. It went up. It has 2.3 million views right now. And so, in the theory, I'm not gonna go too in depth with it, but I will say the way that it's presented is hard to dispute. I personally disagree with some of the things, while other things I had kind of thought beforehand, because there's some things that he said had never been, like, thought about in the Western community that I know for a fact I've heard in, like, past videos and stuff, but regardless, like, most of them were new information. And it's really interesting to see that this is making people start, because it's been, like, a few years since One Piece theories were, like, a thing. People don't really do theorizing on One Piece like that anymore. But this video has, like, damn near single-handedly brought niggas out the woodwork. And so, shout out to that. I think that's really cool. Also, there's the guys in the Olympics that have been doing the One Piece poses as well. Like the guy who did the gear
This
second
guy did the Frankie
pose.
one as well.
Yeah, and it was a big ass American nigga too. I was like, no better player. So yeah, shout out to that. So One Piece is going stupid right now. And that's it. Also, last episode, Kid did the coldest shit I've ever seen with Conqueror's Haki. Because everybody just sees Conqueror's Haki, they go, oh, they're putting people to sleep, or, oh, you know, whatever, right? Kid used Conqueror's Haki in a way that people don't generally use Conqueror's Haki. And it was very funny to see. Because it was used for, like, somewhat comic moment. But it did prove that there are other ways to use Conqueror's Haki. Because he looks at a nigga, right? And he goes, he looks at a nigga who's talking, he goes, shut up. And the guy just stops talking.
Damn.
So yeah.
Imagine
Shout out to
having the
that.
mute button on somebody, bro. I'd use that shit. I'd spam. I'd be spamming. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they did prove that because Conqueror's hockey's kind of been color coded since Wano started. Like everybody's hockey's been kind of different colors. Obviously, Roger, Luffy, and Odin had the same color, because they're all, you know, all theirs is red. But like even before now, like Katakuri's was blue. You know,
What, they're conquers?
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Whitebeard's was green, stuff like that. And I believe
Roger's
from
red?
what they showed, Rogers was red, so is Luffy's and Odin's.
Okay.
I believe that in that episode, when Kid uses Conqueror's hockey and looked at the guy and goes, he's like, stop talking. You see gold. And so I thought that was cool. I thought
Yeah,
that was
it's
sick.
sick. If it's gold, that's okay.
If it's gold, that's really sick. So yeah, One Piece been popping off recently. Shout out to that. And the last manga I ain't even gonna talk about it. I am not even gonna talk about it. But just know the last manga chapter is one of my favorite chapters in a long time. And PJ, I actually should have talked to you about it because I think you'd like it. And I can't wait to see that one animated. That's all. So yeah, One Piece. There we go.
Oh,
That's it. That's all I've got.
dope. That's dope, man.
One Piece is on the up. Dude, my nigga Alan has just been straight spamming me with One Piece shit. Like, just like throwing it down with One Piece shit.
Where he at?
What's up?
Where he at?
Like, what you mean? Like, snap?
In the story. Yeah, where he at?
By now, dude, I have no freaking clue. Like, he started it when I was working with him. And last I heard whenever he had passed something is that he just passed Skypiea.
Yeah, it's funny because Skypiea is actually the arc that a lot of the theory that Ohara was talking about revolves around.
Oh.
Revolves around Jaya and Skypiea. Which I thought was cool. I still think, okay, this is my take. Okay, this is resident One Piece Master 69420 here. I think Skypiea's a garbage tier arc, and Jaya is one of the best arcs in the series. And that's what makes it so upsetting, because Jaya was the setup for Skypiea, but the only good part of Skypiea is the end.
Which is NL, right?
Well, NL's in the entire arc, but the fight with NL and, like, the ringing the bell and, like, all of them trying to stop him from dropping the spirit bomb. Well, I forget what the fuck that shit was called. The Reich. I don't remember. It was the Reich something. And then, like, all the stuff with, like, the history of Shandora and stuff. It's like, all that was cool, but that's all at the very end, and, like, everything else just sucks. Especially since a lot of NL's commanders fucking sucked. Like, you had the stupid fucking twins. They're garbage. You have Ohm, who's, like, whatever, I guess. You have the weird flying guy. He was kind of cool. He sucked as a character, but his little bird was cool. And then you had... I'm missing one. I don't remember the one that I'm missing. Oh, yeah. You had Gidatsu, my favorite. He's the stupid one. He forgot how to blink, and then forgot how to breathe.
Wait, so he,
and that was
he just died?
No. It's like his whole bit was just he was really fucking stupid. So there were points where like he'd forget, and niggas had to be like, "Yo, you know you gotta breathe, right?" When he lost to Chopper, I believe that was the fight. And the NL fight's really good, but I don't fuck with the Skypiea arc as a whole, which sucks because I'm gonna do a One Piece reread soon because I actually I I was watching Ahara's theory, and there were a few things that I disagree with because I personally think that I've read stuff that contradicts it. Like for example, a lot of the theory hinges around the fact that he thinks that that Laugh Tale is the whole under Impel Down, or not Impel Down, Enies Lobby. My whole thing is I think the bottom of Enies Lobby is God Valley. And God Valley would be the island that Roger and Garp sunk.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that that's why Enies Lobby is so weird. Cause you gotta think, that place is an anomaly, and like his theory does make sense as well. If that is what it is, if it is Laugh Tale down there, then that also makes sense. Whatever. But I personally would believe it more being God Valley, because with a place named God Valley, and you know it's an island that got wiped off the face of the map by 2 men. That would explain why there's a giant hole in the sea with the weird stuff going on around it, because why the fuck else would it be named God Valley? It's always sunny at Enies Lobby. There's a giant waterfall below it. There's the giant gates of justice that are a bit strange, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how the gates of justice even happened. I also don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff near the end of his theory, where he kind of like contrives stuff, like it's all based on a whole bunch of stuff. That being said, it's presented very well, and there is another One Piece YouTuber that I watch that said it best, where sometimes people make theories where it's like it's so well presented, it's like a movie almost. It's like, you know, I was interested, I was entertained, but the ending kind of was whatever. And there's another point in the video, or like in another video, where he's like looking at other theories that people had made in the comments of that one, where somebody said something, and he goes, "I don't believe a damn word of it, but it's interesting." And that's kind of how I feel about half of Ahara's theory. I don't believe a damn word of it, but that was interesting. And especially at such a crucial moment as like the manga is right now, it's really cool to see people doing theories and stuff again, doing a lot of stuff with One Piece. Because I was already thinking about rereading One Piece anyways, because there is some stuff I wanted to look into. But that video made me really want to go back and read some shit. And yeah. So there's that.
Feel you.
I mean, we got anything else that anybody would like to speak on, speak about, speak of?
I don't really think I have anything. I had something from that other one, but I forgot. Or at least something to add to the other one, but yeah, I forgot.
Josh?
You got anything, Josh?
Yeah, I got another podcast topic. If we were to, so yeah, I have a question. So, what would be our dream car, our future car, if we were to get one, the perfect car in the future?
Shit. You're gonna
What would
get
that
PJ
be?
going. Oh shit.
Go
Go ahead, PJ. Go ahead, PJ.
Well, I kind of got to think on it. Do you
Okay.
have yours already, Josh, or what's up?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go
Okay,
first, because I've only got like a couple, but yeah.
Okay, good. So I actually decided that I wouldn't really buy a new car. I would actually just pimp out the car that I have now.
What car do you have now?
Toyota Corolla.
Okay.
And there's a good reason, because I remember having this conversation with my parents, because they were like, watching a movie. They were just like, I guess the movie had like really cool cars, and they were like, "Oh man, like, what'd your future car be, Josh?" And I was like, "I think I just pimped the one I have now, you know." And then they were laughing, but it was kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to be flashy in a way where like I would get this, you know, the craziest supercar or whatever. I feel like I want to be kind of low key and still have stuff that would adjust to me. Like I want, you know what I'm saying? I want some studio monitors in that bitch. I want some acoustics treatment in that car, bruh. That's the type of stuff that I'm looking at more than the actual car for me personally. And you know, stuff like that, Bluetooth, you know, um just upgrading the engine, tinted windows. Hell, I'll throw in bulletproof windows and tires if I could. Just do that. And then like the color would actually be like a really, really dark, like purple or something like that. So like in the daytime, it'll kind of look like it's purple, but it just depends on if you're actually looking at it. But at night, it's gonna definitely look black. And I kind of want to be subtle in a way where my car won't look like it's, you know, oh, this car
This
look
dude want
like
the Secret
anybody.
Service. This dude want the
Yeah,
Secret
like
Service logo.
yeah, like this nigga is like flashy with it, and that's one way where it's like I don't want nobody trying to rob my shit if I'm like flashy all to hell.
Don't get
I'm
right.
just trying to keep it low key. So yeah, honestly, that's pretty much my dream as far as like a car.
Yeah.
If I had to actually pick a vehicle, it would probably be like a really old Mustang. But yeah.
That's a pretty good choice. Oh shit. Nick was semi right when he said you're gonna like, you know, get some shit going for me. And it's not because I'm like, yo, fucking like I do like cars, but it's harder for me to pinpoint because I like cars.
Mm-hmm.
Just go through some options then.
Okay, well if I had to choose, okay, for like now, right now I'm trying to get, if I could, gonna try and choose between two cars just for the current situation, and that's um a Golf GTI made by Volkswagen
Okay.
or a Honda S2000. And I don't really want, I'm not gonna hold you, like if I were to get like hella money or something like that, and you know, like people are like, yeah, like I collect cars, like, you know, garage full of shit. I'm not saying I would
Mm-hmm.
never get like a super car or something like that, but it's like it'd be like it's not something that I'm like obsessed with, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not like a huge like, oh dude, I'm freaking getting a Lamborghini. Like that just it just don't fit like my style, I guess. Because I can be
Yeah.
pretty like I have like a flashy personality. It's very strange. I have a flashy personality, but I don't like my like accessories if I have any accessories or like this is kind of off topic, but not really. Okay, so like me and my sister were talking about um like rings and like necklaces and like bracelets and stuff. I don't really like too much stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like my personality, and this is not another thing, this is not to like, you know, oh my god, I got the greatest personality or whatever. But it's like I just don't feel like I feel like my
Mm-hmm.
personality by itself is very flashy or just like I'm kind of bougie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't want like a bunch of rings or like a freaking gold freaking necklace and like all that other junk. So it's like if you look up, I mean, I can't do it because I'm in the. Well, hold on, actually. Just give me like 2 seconds. Because I can actually just show you guys. An S2000 is one of those that's like, it looks nice, like by itself. It can be, but I absolutely despise convertibles. Yeah, can't fucking stand them. I don't know why. Convertibles are just not my thing. Like they just, I don't know. So Honda. Let's do that. So this is an S2000. I think this one actually has a kit on it. S2000 stock. And we can probably just put these up whenever, like on YouTube, we could probably just like put these up, some of the images.
Mm-hmm.
The one I just sent has a kit on it. This is a stock S2000. So it's like, and yeah, it does have a convertible top. I'd get that shit removed and just put a hard top on because I don't know. I don't fuck with. No, I just don't. It's like just like a faster, like it's like kind of like a sports car, but it's not like a, oh my god, this dude is like fucking just destroying fucking Lamborghinis on the track type of car. And those are that's the car I'm trying to get now. And then
Nice.
um
Yeah, that looks dope.
oh shit. It's between that and only thing is I'm not a huge fan of 2 doors because there's not enough room.
Yeah,
And if I need
you
like,
could get in situations like that.
yeah, it's like I don't really know about all that. But it's between that and this. This is a Golf GTI. 2016 Volkswagen Golf GTI. And it comes in 2 doors and 4 doors. I'm a huge fan of hatchbacks. Hatchback is like the like slight minivan look thing. It's a wagon. But just so everybody knows, I put everyone on the hatchbacks. Niggas were sleeping in the crew. I'm the nigga who put everyone on hatchbacks.
Talk that talk.
Ford Focus RS. And then this is an RS. So like between these three, probably like one of, if not all three. I'm not gonna be driving an 8.6 as a daily driver. I'm not gonna be driving a fucking RX-7 as a daily
Would you
driver.
cop an 8.6?
My thing is like I like
Out of respect for the goat.
I have a lot of respect for cars like that. Okay, mind you, right?
Hmm.
Like an R34, a Skyline. That's what that's an R34. A Nissan Skyline. Would I cop a Skyline? Maybe. Maybe. The reason I'm choosing these is because you can like other people have these cars. And if you see an S2000, the flashiest out of all three of those is the S2000 by far.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because it looks like a sports car. Both the RS and the GTI don't look like sports cars. They just look kind of sporty, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like something along like those lines. Or honestly, okay, if I could have like one, or is it LC? Please be LC. It's the LC. If I could have like one luxury car that's like I could take this shit to the grave, it would be a Porsche. Hold on, I gotta figure out exactly which one because there's like 40 different versions of a Porsche. It would be a Carrera. That's
Mm,
probably my favorite car behind like a 67 GT Eleanor. That's a Mustang. It's an older one. New Mustangs I feel like suck. That's just me. I'm old school in a 21-year-old's body. I feel like I've been here before, but we'll just do it anyway. This is a Carrera. So
mhm.
yeah, probably between those four. A Carrera is just, I don't know. Porsches are just nice. They're just nice. I'm not gonna get a Lancer. I like Evos, but they are too much fucking work. I want something that I can drive. I don't want something that I'm like, so this right here is my pride and joy on the top shelf. I've driven it twice. I've had it in the past 30 years. This right here is a Ferrari F250. Fucking Ford v Ferrari at Le Mans. This was raced twice. I have raced it once. So really, it was only raced once at Le Mans, and that was. I don't want one. I don't want a trophy car. I want some shit I'm gonna use. So everything that I just put is something I'm gonna use.
Gotcha.
The 8.6 is nice, but I'm not gonna be driving an 8.6.
That's true.
Well, okay, you might, because an 8.6 is a Corolla.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the 8.6. It's like the Corolla was the 8.6. I think it's called a Corolla. Yeah, it's a Corolla. It's
No.
nice. I feel like I would drive that on like the weekends just to like all right, like the boy got an 8.6. But I don't know if it's my style. I like flip up headlights. That's probably like maybe the only reason I'd really get an 8.6. But other than that, yeah, either an S2000, a GTI, an RS, or a 911 Carrera. I
Hmm.
got the car nigga talking. Here's what I did. Nah, not really. I don't care. As long as y'all don't care.
You got a nice selection though.
Uh, at my job, there are two people with an S2000. One of them is white. The other dude had a S2000 shirt on, and I was like, "Oh man, S2000." I was like, "Is that your S2000, the white one that's outside?" He goes, "Oh nah, I don't know whose that is. I have a black S2000 at home." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get another one and
Damn.
deck the shit out of it." I'm like, "The one at home's not decked out? Nah, that one's just my daily driver." What the fuck? I'm like, "Nigga, you mean to tell me you just be out here buying
Golly.
S2000s, dog? What the fuck?"
Nigga got bank.
Either that,
Okay.
okay, you know what? If I had to, like
Hmm.
100%, I'm getting a Prelude. This
Okay.
this is a Prelude. They don't even make this car anymore. They don't make anything good anymore. That came out fucked up. This is a Prelude. This is probably the best cross between like if you were to take like a if you want a sports car that's not flashy at all with flip up headlights, the Prelude is your nigga. I've seen this
Hmm.
car, this exact version of this car, 1989, once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen this car once, and it's also Honda. Honda is probably my favorite like car manufacturer. Then Nissan, um, than anything German.
Nissan's pretty dope.
Yeah, Nissan. It's like Honda, Nissan, anything German, anything. Because Volkswagen is German,
Yeah.
Porsche is fucking German, Audi is fucking German. Like everything is German.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not uh if it's not Honda and Nissan, it's something fucking German.
Yeah.
Shouts out to any German people that are watching this. Don't care. But
Yes,
you know,
sir. That's
and
dope.
then yeah, Prelude. I just like flip up headlight stuff. I want something classic. That's like my shtick. Is like classic till I die.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I don't want anything too flashy. Because if I put it under a tarp and some dude is like, huh, let's see what you got up under the tarp, they might look at that shit and be like, this is a piece of trash. Put the tarp back down. That's all I need you to do
Yeah.
is not fuck with what
Yeah,
I'm driving.
exactly.
It's like, if you think it looks like a
Yeah.
piece of trash, that's fine. Now, if I got a Porsche under that bitch, they're gonna be like, this nigga got a Porsche. If I got a GTI, they're like, this motherfucker got a minivan, and they'll smoke your ass on the freeway. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that's fine with me. That's fine with me.
Minivan.
I don't really have a dream car. I have like multiple cars that I want to get now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And by now, I just mean like in the next. Okay, hold on. Sorry, you guys got me started. You did this. I have one more car
Hey, man.
that I fuck with, and it's Nissan. This
Go ahead.
is a Nissan 370Z Nismo. This thing. Oh no! Fuck that! Where's the older brother? This thing right here.
Mm.
This is the dream car. I'm not gonna hold you. If it's not a Porsche, if it's not anything that I've just mentioned, it's this. Let me find one that's like. It looks just like a Porsche, sort of, but this thing back in the day was whooping everything that freaking Europe was
Oh, that
putting up
looks
against it.
nice.
This is a 240Z. This is the 370Z's older brother.
That's cool.
370Z is new. It's like you've probably seen a 370Z on the street before. This is a 370Z.
I think I think it's
Yeah, the looks are
my shit is
actually
loading.
loading.
Oh, okay.
That's the 370Z.
Yeah, I think I've seen
The
something like this.
240 is the like, to me, magnum fucking opus minus a GTR that Nissan has ever made. It's 240Z and a GTR. That's it. But if I could take either the newer one or the older one, I'm taking a 240. No question. Not even. I don't give a shit if I gotta fix that hoe myself. I have a 240 now. So like whatever.
Wow. That's dope.
I don't like body kits though. I don't like extreme body kits. Like whenever people put like, I don't like when my car looks like a Digimon.
Okay, fair.
I don't want fucking spikes and flames coming out the side and freaking you got a bunch of
Yeah.
you got a bunch of metal pylons doing whatever. Like it's like what am I even looking at? You turned this car into a Digimon. I just want
Yeah.
like some shit that like if I pull up to the party, you know what I want? I want some shit that if I pull up to the party and I'm 60, it'll still be the same. If I pull up to the family function in a Porsche, it's like, hey, granddad got it like that. If I pull up to the family function in a Prelude, they're like, that's kind of clean, granddad. I'm not gonna hold you. If I pull up to the family function in a 240Z, they're like, yo, granddad, what you got? What's that? I'll be like, you don't know about this. What you know about this, boy? You don't know about this. I didn't know about this growing up, so I don't know you don't know about this. You lying if you say you know about this. But yeah, 240Z probably is like top tier next to the Porsche and the Prelude. That's like end game stuff. But the Focus and the GTI and the S2000 are like, if I could, I'd want these like now, soon. More of the Focus and the GTI because I care about trunk space, nigga. I care about trunk space. And both of them bitches are fast as hell with all the trunk space. And they're 4 doors. So if I gotta pick your ass up and it's more than one person, I don't have to be like, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take trips. No, we don't do that shit. So yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah,
What about
I
you, Nick?
plan on like.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Josh.
No. I was just adding like kind of like what you were saying. You were gonna add like you gonna get this soon? Shit, I plan on like upgrading my shit too. Like, I want to get tinted windows and fucking, all that extra shit. So yeah,
You gotta be
I
careful
feel
though,
you,
because
man.
there is a certain level of tint you can have before it's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They won't
yeah,
let you.
yeah.
I don't think they'll let you get the illegal one. They might though. Niggas don't care nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a risk.
I mean,
I
the
wouldn't take.
tint that I see on like what most people have is enough for me.
Yeah,
So I'm
fair.
like, okay, whatever.
Like what I
But
just sent
anyway,
is probably like the peak of what I look at when I think of like modding a car. That's probably the peak. It's like something like that, where it's like you can tell there's been
nice.
some done to it, but it doesn't look like a Digimon.
Yeah, that looks dope.
But yeah, just stuff like that. I like older cars. Newer stuff is okay, but I don't like all the like. They look nice, nice. They look nice, but I'm not like a Ferrari or like a Lamborghini type of guy. I'm just not.
No
into that.
George
Yeah.
GT.
Okay, if I had one, absolutely one like supercar. Sorry, it's because y'all got me talking about cars, nigga. I don't shut up. I'm sorry. But if I had one supercar, or like, I guess this counts as a supercar, like mid-engine or rear engine or whatever they're called, one type of car that's like that, it would be an Audi R8.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, and it looks like this. Okay, well that's too powerful apparently, so my bad.
Don't you love it when Discord does that shit?
Discord's like, bro, I can't sing JPEGs, bro. This is an Audi R8.
Hmm.
Every
That looks
YouTuber
dope.
had it in like 2012 to like 2015. Allier had it, KSI had it. I'm pretty sure Jordan has had an R8 before. I'm not 100% certain though. But yeah, once again, German. Uh, German ingenuity. Absolutely fucking crazy. But yeah,
Huh.
But Nick, you got any future
I
cars?
can't drive. I don't know how to drive. And I don't know much about cars. So I'm
There's
just
not any like cars you like at least.
not. I mean, I don't know shit about cars. Like I don't really be paying attention.
So you haven't seen like at least one car like, oh, that looks dope.
I mean, I
I
have, but it's
mean,
not like I know the name of them. Like, it might be some shit I saw on the street that I'm like, oh, that'd be sick. But like, I've never like looked into it or nothing. Like I said, I don't know how to drive. I don't have a license. I don't. No reason for me to look into that stuff. I just don't know anything about it.
all right, man. Okay. What's the time?
What's the time? It is
we're looking at 30.
1:28.
Okay.
Up to y'all if you want to continue. We could just stop here.
Yeah, I think this is pretty safe.
I think this is yeah.
Unless somebody got something else.
I'm chilling. Anybody? Any parting words?
Cold in here for no reason. Uh, don't have a slave marriage, man. It's just not a good look.
Yeah.
It's just sus.
It's pretty sus.
You want to look sus? Go for it. You don't want to look sus? You know what to do.
What
Slave
about,
marriage? That's a no go, Dark.
what about you, Josh?
For black business, man. Run out the racks. I actually want to start doing timestamps. So like maybe when you release episode 20 or and 21, Nick, I'll
Yeah.
probably just listen to it, get timestamps and then just add it in the description. So just because I noticed that is kind of helpful sometimes if someone wants to, be like, oh snap, like that part, or just in case they were like an hour in, and then some bullshit
Yeah.
happened, and they forgot their place. So
That makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah, we can do that.
so be on the lookout for that.
As for me, I don't know how to do outros anymore, man. I lost it. I lost the magic touch.
Well, usually you just do like a freestyle or something like that, like freestyle some bars.
I could. I mean,
Excuse me, sir. What is your name, sir? My name is Deez. Deez what, sir?
these nuts.